Today I'm sharing the easiest alcohol marker coloring tutorial I have ever shared, and I will step up my coloring by adding pencil detail. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to Creative Coloring with Erum. Today I have by far the easiest coloring tutorial ever. If you struggle with alcohol markers, this is the tutorial for you. I will use 2 markers each for both the flowers and leaves so as to not to complicate the process. I will use the Gracious Peonies stamp set for my project today. I used this in the last video too, so if you're looking for more inspiration, I will link the video at the top and you can check it out. I will prep the Crest Solar White panel with anti-static powder. As most of you know, I use regular cornstarch as an anti-static powder, which works very well. I will stamp the image in embossing ink and cover it with anti-gold embossing powder, then heat set it. Now I will start by adding color with the Peach Perfect Artist alcohol marker in a flicking motion. And I will add this closer to the base of the petal, starting from the base and extending it outwards towards the middle of the petal. Then I will use the Rouge Artist alcohol marker to extend these flicks further and cover the petals a bit more while still keeping the tips uncolored. You really don't have to blend this or overwork the coloring. These 2 colors go so well together that the flicks will create quite a beautiful effect. I will color all the petals in the same way, but for the underside of the petals, I will use only the Rouge Artist alcohol marker, so it looks different than the top side. To color the leaves, I will first add flicks of Almond Butter Artist alcohol marker. This is quite fast and easy coloring. As I mentioned, there is no blending involved here, so it doesn't take a lot of time and also creates a different result. I will then add Vanilla Cream Artist Marker pigment to this and roughly add it to the leaves. You will still be able to see some of the edges of the leaves without color. You can stop here and die cut the image or step it up by adding pencil detail. This won't be in too much detail and even a beginner can do this. Start by adding flicks of Coral Bliss Woodless coloring pencil. This will just enhance the pigment that is already on the petals and adds an additional color. You don't have to add the Coral Bliss pigment all over the petal. You can just add this to where you want to show depth. Then if you want to add more intense color, you can add Autumn Blaze too. I only just added this to the nooks, and adding this Autumn Blaze just popped those deep areas. Then I also used Peach Perfect Woodless coloring pencil, which is a very light color, just to extend the flicks to the tips of the petals. And this adds softness to the flicks. You don't have to do this. I actually don't usually color such light flowers and normally don't leave petals uncolored. So it was a struggle to leave something without color. Therefore, for my satisfaction, just for the peace of mind, I added a bit of Peach Perfect. This does add quite a bit of softness to the flower. I will show you this up close and you can see all those colors and flecks on the petals and the texture of the pencils, and it does look really nice. I will also add detail to the leaves with Sicilian Amber Woodless coloring pencil, but this is going to be far less compared to that of the petals. Now I will use the Woodgrain Powder Cardstock, and I have cut a panel the size of my card front. I have also adhered instant dimension foam tape behind the image, which are die cut with the coordinating die. I will add splatters of black watercolor onto the panel. Most of these will hide behind the image. As soon as these dry, I will adhere the image. I die cut the sentiment from the Versatile Greetings die set. And I did this in 2 metallic cardstocks in gold and rose gold brush metallic cardstock. I wasn't sure which one to go with because the one matches with the flower and the other matches with the leaves. But so I left it overnight and then went with the rose gold one. It had the satin gold sequins. I hope you like the card and will give this easy alcohol marker coloring a try. You can also use the same technique with just your coloring pencils too. Thank you for watching. Bye.